Hey, and welcome to the vodcast for Simple Mentoring and Mythos Project. We're connecting teenagers and parents back together. That's our task or our goal. And it's a nonprofit that we got started a while ago and taking ground little by little. Today, what we want to do is talk about something this summer that we'll be doing. We're getting ready to release the flyers and all the dates because we're confirming them with the different locations. But this summer, we will be doing a thing called the Stories of Life series. And the whole purpose is to help people understand the power and the need for the utilization of your personal story. Specifically, a part of our method comes down to parents telling their life story to their child using what we call discretionary transparency, which means don't tell them everything, so it's not like some weird confession, but tell them your life story so that they can understand who you are, what makes you you, and it also will give you position and authority as a parent in their life as someone who's experienced life, not just the adult. With that said, this whole summer series we're doing called The Stories of Life will be at, I believe, 5 or 6 locations all throughout the summer, and each night you can show up at 6 p.m. It'll be on Tuesday evenings at the Starbucks around this area. So you'll go to different Starbucks stores on different nights throughout the summer at 6 p.m. till 7:30, and you'll hear 3 to 4 people tell stories from their life. And as a crowd, you'll be able to do some question and answer. I'll facilitate these nights. You'll be able to get a cup of coffee, listen to some people tell some really cool stories, ask them questions about their life. And each night is themed differently. So we'll have one night that'll be the 1920s and 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So, here's what I want to do first to make this kind of a part of us, not just me putting this whole series together. There's some people that we've been talking to about doing some summer stories of life stories. But if you know some great storytellers, and they have to be true stories about their life or things that they've experienced or things they remember from that era. So I want some people who remember things from the 20s and 30s. That means they'll be in their 90s-ish, 80s, maybe late 80s, early 90s. And people who remember these stories that want to talk about them, either personal experience or things that they remember from those times. So if you know somebody from either that has stories from the 20s and 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s that you think is a great storyteller and that should share their stories and have a crowd of people listen to them, then email me their name and number, because I have an idea of people I'm inviting and asking to do this. But if you have somebody you feel like we definitely should have there at this event, I'd love to include them. So email me at nick@simplementoring.com or nick@mythosproject.com. And more details to come soon. Talk to you later.